guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, this is going to be the first episode of Christ and Me. This is Christ and Me episode 1. So basically this is just going to be a series of testimonies and also my journey with God. So that's what this entire series will be about. So if you're new here or you're interested in this type of topic, go ahead and like, comment, share and subscribe. And so let us begin. So this is going to be the first episode of the Christ and Me series. This is episode 1. But before this, I have another video which basically is part 1 of my testimony. Right, so that's basically how I became a Christian, how I got baptized. That is what that story times really tells. You see something fly around, we have some pollen in the air right now or whatever, right? Anyways, that basically tells how it all started, when the seed was planted, how I got baptized, everything. That's basically part 1. And in this series you're going to hear part 2, which is going to be episode 2. If you're interested, just like, comment, share and subscribe. So in this, we just want to tell it all in this. So as I said before, how I became a Christian, how I got baptized at 18 years old. This first part of the story, go and watch that video. It will be down below in the description. Now in today's video, this is gonna be another testimony, and the reason why I'm gonna tell this one at this particular time is because where I'm at. So right now I'm currently on work and travel. Right, we're in the month of May almost end. Right, and because I'm on work and travel, I'm in America, I'm in a town. This is my second time in this town, right? So I came here last year and I'm here this year. So I think that is due that I actually tell how I got to this place, and we soon go back to the other story where we had told before that in the other video. But let's begin. So I remember, maybe we pick up, it don't matter anyways. Yeah, so back in 2021, that was when go and watch the part 1 for more details, right? But that was when I decided, okay, I want to study abroad, and I want to go abroad and retate. That's when all of that came about, right? So watch that full video to understand the backstory more. But that's what, yeah, I wanted to study abroad and go abroad and all these things. And in particular, I decided, okay, I wanted to go to Canada, right? I got the acceptance letter and everything, and I could have swear upon my life. So I go to Canada. No, I never end up going to Canada. I end up going to UE, right? So that is the story. And this is not to say that everything is perfect and speak and span and whatever, but me I tell you the story. But then I was so disappointed. You know, when somebody, I was put down, depressed, everything, because all of my plans basically just fell apart right in front of my eyes, just like that. So anyways, yeah. Then, okay, so me never go to Canada, me never get the study visa, me couldn't pay the Canadian school fee, everything they just blow up right there, so bam. I mean, I go to UE, depressed and just go through life like whatever. Anyways, moving on, exactly 1 year, that was what, 2021 into 2022. 2022 was when I got the acceptance letter and blah 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 blah, and finally I got Canada and retate. Because if I was going to Canada, I would have went to Canada the September 2022. That was when I would have started if I went to Canada. Anyways, 2022 come and realize I'm not go to Canada, and me just down, me just depressed. I go through life, just I live and I go on and I do whatever, right? Because this go to school became if I go to school, but that really took a toll on me mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and that was where God had to step in to wall me and keep me through that, right? Because when everything kind of blew up, right? When everything kind of blew up, I never really thought about it. You know, me did hurt emotionally and blah blah blah. Me just keep it to myself. And it was like you never have no time to mourn the grief, say, you know, see your plans and mash up. So me just have to keep going and just move on and whatever. Turns out that exactly 1 year. So turns out that exactly 1 year. So for that's 2022, exactly 1 year later, in February, me find out say okay, me actually I go a foreign, but this time not Canada. And this is really to just tell you how God works in mysterious ways, because back in 2022 me I kill up myself because I swear upon my life so me I got Canada, and then God say I got Canada, and it did break me and mash me up wickedly. Anyways, it never worked out, and then exactly 1 year later, after going to UE, I became a Christian. right? And then at the same time, I was in the preparation. I was going through the preparation to go to America. Something what me never see coming either, because from my Canada plans mash up, me just like, you know what, whatever. Me don't even business about this foreign business anymore, because if me can't go to Canada, it means me can't go to America, me can't go wherever. And it's like you put that limit, you put that cap on yourself, because that plan mash up, you feel like every other plan is gonna mash up. So anyways, that mash up. And exactly 1 year later, I was a Christian. And then, so basically, what I'm trying to say is that I had to go to UWI to become a Christian, if that makes sense. Because if me did jump that step, if me did jump this step, but I go through life. But when I went to UWI, me did just mentally, me did just out of it, mental breakdown, everything, the work, stress, everything that killed me after UWI, me couldn't manage. And that is why we need have to turn to God. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that God bring you to a place where you're just so broken, you just cannot pick yourself back up. And that is where you have to depend on Him to pick you up. So honestly, if me never go UWI and me never get to that place of complete brokenness, flat on my belly, flat on my back, then more able to do that basically, right? You get me say? More able to go through the process, more to become a Christian. Um I don't know, but the point is that it was all His plan. Anyways, I remember the next story. Okay, yeah. So it was all His plan if I go to UA, so I can get to that place of brokenness, so I can become a Christian. And then after I finally surrendered, that is when I realized things in my life completely changed. Because back in 2022, me I tell you, so I pray to God and I say, God, take me out of this. I just now like the way how my day-to-day life is. My life very depressing, and I don't want my life to continue being just boring and being to the same thing and blah blah blah. And there's a song where when him Kevin Downs will sing, we say, lead me to a place I've never been before. Before everything, when the whole saga of when the Canada situation blew up, I'm realizing I'm not Canada. And even in 2021, when we reach a point where, especially when I say maybe from when my grandmother died, me keep on play that song then make on my bed because it really mean it. Like that was a prayer when I said to God every single night. Take me to a place where I've never been before, because where I'm at is uncomfortable. We don't want to stay. We don't want to stay where I'm at anymore. We just don't outgrow the space. So anyways, exactly 1 year later after the Canada situation blew up, 1 year later, I just look back and I say, well, actually prepare to go to America right now. I actually get my visa 1 year later. I got prepare to go to America. And 1 year later, I did also become a Christian. So then it make you think, say, Khalid have this entire thing planned out from the beginning. And me tell you, say, when we did board the plane last year to go to America, it means something just shock you, because although me did prepare to go for work and travel, me did do the preparation with the work and travel agency, I almost never go for work and travel. Because when it came to the work and travel fees, me never know who would I go pay them fees there. You get what I mean say? And people doubted and people say you can't manage and they say you're not gonna work out. And the point is that me almost never reached for work and travel the first time. That's honest truth. Almost never reached on it the first time. Right? So it's like me ain't supposed to go on in the first place. And then me end up on it. And that is the point is that everything leading up to it was always a struggle. There's always some obstacle. And what I come to realize is that when you're in a place and there's always obstacle, it means there's something you actually get close to. That is why you keep on have more obstacles, right? Because you get close to something, and that is why there's more obstacles. Like every single time you're close to that breaking point, that point where you're gonna do something, there's always obstacles or things in your way. So then me have to look back at me and say, but no man, every single thing coming out the way to prevent me from going. Like I almost never go for work and travel the first time because the work and travel fees and everything, right? But God make a way and I end up go for work and travel. And even for board the plane, that is why for me, when I boarded that plane last year, going to Georgia, that was the first place, the first state me ever go, Georgia. And I boarded that plane, and basically it was just a shock, something just a shock to you, because there were so many obstacles to get there. So it's like me really there after everything that happened, me really there. So yeah, there were just so many obstacles, and me finally reached, and me come from work and travel. And me tell you, say last year me broke my back, as in I did sick, I did miserable, I did tired, I did overworked last year for work and travel. I did very depressed throughout work and travel. And last year I did for work and travel. Enough things did that happen. As much as how me that kill myself at work and whatever. There were always other obstacles, the people around you. The next thing, me never me not think me ever feel that much of a resistance. You get me, or a defense from the people around you. Like every single time you realize you get closer to something, there's always somebody there to want to bring you back or put you back in the box. That is something that I realize. Every single time you take 5 steps forward, there's always somebody there who don't want to see you get past that certain point. Because last year was a breaking point for me. We go for work and travel last year, and I was able to pay all of the tuition fees them, right? Tuition fee, dorm fees, everything did pay off and rate. But if me never do what me do, we would get there, right? And that is just to say how everything is already planned and orchestrated from the beginning. You get me? I say, by God. So going back to it, there were so many attacks, and mentally say these weren't physical. Everything was mentally and very much verbally, where it seemed like every single person around you had something to say, and it wasn't no good to encourage you to go forward. It was something, but it's some criticism, right? And constructive criticism is always good, but when it becomes criticism that is meant to hold you back or doubt yourself or keep you somewhere, then it's not really wanted. And I go through that phase where there was so many criticism about what me do and what me never do and whatever happened. And now when me look back a year later at that was absolutely rubbish. Whatever people were saying was absolutely rubbish to me, because 1 year later and what they said still don't make no sense to me. Anyways, yeah. So from not going to Canada and giving up hope and everything and going abroad and after that blow up in my face. Then that year, last year, 2023, I got approved for the J1 visa, right? J1 visa. Then, went on work and travel, brought me back, did everything I could. I mean, I tell you, say, honestly, I could have did last year for work and travel. This is something I never did say. Honestly, I could have come this close to death enough time for work and travel last year. One when me across the road, car almost let me down around 4 or 5 different times. Car almost let me down. It a one. Multiple times. The incident where we did lock up in the freezer. That was another next thing. When me I walk out in the cool morning, them when I me one day on the road, I walk go work in the 5:30 there about because the place dark. And you only see one truck on the road. Anybody could have grabbed me, kidnapped me, anything could have happened. Right? Because as much as you say, oh, foreign safe, anything can happen. But the point is that me could have dead the country. At one point, me never knew I would have come back to Jamaica after what happened last year. Especially the freezer incident where me did get stuck in the freezer. My life flashed before my eye. Right? That was exactly 1 year before my birthday last year. No, exactly 1 week before July 4. Exactly on the Tuesday. Exactly 1 week before. And I said to myself, God, what kind of sign this? Exactly 1 week before me basically, my life flashed before my eyes. Anyways, moving past that, from the entire Canada thing blowing up to getting to go and work and travel. And with work and travel, you get a J1 visa, right? So me get that J1 visa and me get the opportunity to go to America. Now, one thing me decided to me that go do last year is that me go make the most of the opportunity. So me put my foot and my back in it. Let me tell you, say, every single day at least 2 hours worth of walking me do to and from work. Every single day me I walk to and from work. Every single day. Because I could ride a bicycle. So all that walking, come me and walk in the dark with flashlight because the road we live on, me don't know these people don't have no flashlight, no house light or nothing, no street light on the road, yeah. So anyways, when my phone light in the morning, and when storm go on, this a place a storm go on. When you see the umbrella blow up, when me have on 2 sweater, when me cool, when me and them dry and choppy, when me wash dishes, still me and them chop up, me literally, when me go to work, my other job, my fingerprint is not working anymore. Come me wash dishes and my finger them crack up, fingernail them stop grow, everything they just gone bad. Like my body, when I go back to Jamaica last year, my body was not my body. I feel like a completely different person in my own body. Just to tell you how body was. Me never feel like me. Because I did lose around 30 pounds last year for around 30 pounds. I dropped for work and travel last year. Just to tell you how everything did go down. Anyways, from the Canada thing blowing up to me getting that J1 visa, I say, alright, God, yeah, put me through the door. Me go do something with this opportunity. I put my foot and my back in it last year. I tell you, say, every single day I come from work. When I work some 14-hour days, I come home and I lie down. I say, I feel like 20 can run over my body. Because my body me just tired. Sometimes I just come home, my bed, and I sleep. Me gonna go sleep. My body is just tired. Because you work so many hours, your body just down, your body just done, your body out of it. Like, and the next thing too, me not even want really to mention the whole racism issue, because racism was the next issue that me did face. Discrimination it heavy last year. Discrimination, racism, colorism, people not like you. There's something going, nothing's going on work and travel, right? But at the same time, me did get that J1 visa. I say, God, there's a reason why you put me through the door. There's something in this place you want me to do. So I brought my back and I brought my foot last year. And I go back to Jamaica around 3 or 4 different times. I figure a doctor because I didn't even know what wrong with me. Because my body is just not my body. My body that move like a 64-year-old woman. After I go back to Jamaica, like honestly, everything did just go wrong. Anxiety did wicked. Everything did just bad when I go back to Jamaica. Anyways, I get that J1 visa. And I say, God, I use that J1 visa. I use it. And I pay off my school fee and everything and go back to Jamaica. Right? Go back to Jamaica now. And I said to myself, say, exactly, I come back to Jamaica probably September 3rd, I think. Like. I said to my 3rd, I take my land at Jamaica September 3rd last year. And I come back to Jamaica September 3rd. I jump, gone back to school, gone on dorm and everything. Just like that. No, by September 12, I think it was September 12. Remember the day exactly. I sit down in a dorm room and I say, you know, so I go apply for the visitor visa too. So I get up and I go apply for that visitor visa to come to America. I get my paperwork together and I do everything bam bam quick and fast. October month then, I get, I think it was October 30 or 31st. But it get a 30, whatever. I don't know which day, but yeah. Me did get a interview on that day when I go to the embassy. At first, me see the embassy so empty. It was just like a good day, as in me walk in and it took me spend around half an hour. Like literally from reaching here, going and come out half an hour. Not even an hour, me not spend at embassy because no look a bit of people. And me say at first me see embassy like this. I go in, the man asked me, say, if I have ever been to the US, I'm telling him somebody depend the J1 visa for almost 4 months in the US and whatever. Ask what my parents do. Ask what me and study and that was it. And then me get the visa and I walk out there just like that. And I say, God, I'm a pray over the visa. Then I say, God, give me that visa, you know, give me that visa, you know. Okay, and so that is 2 visa. Then to come and work and travel this year, you know that J1 visa expired last year. When you done the summer, it expired thereabout. So anyways, you get a 30-year grace period at last year. Anyways, so now preparing for work and travel this year. This year the preparation for come back for work and travel did much more easier, smoother because especially because I see in place I come back. So I never did have to do no interview with the employer and all that stuff. So what I did, everything did go much more smoother. I never really have to be monitoring the process this time. Can I just put in the documents and then can I just leave it alone basically. So basically that was what was taking place. Anyways, I go back this year, sorry. I go back. I go back at the embassy. What they did this year when my application was put in, they gave me a visa waiver. Not visa waiver, sorry. Interview waiver. So basically that means that I had just had to drop off my passport, my documents to the embassy. That's all I had to do. Just drop off my documents to the embassy. Let me drop off my documents to the embassy. And basically, so drop off the documents to the embassy and then just leave it to them, seal it in an envelope and leave it to them, and then that was that basically. So that was it literally, and then me leave it and about maybe 5 days later I check the portal, they say your visa has been approved. So that's 2 J1 visa and that's 2 J1 visa and 1 B1 B2 visa. That's a visitor visa. And it's funny, the entire story just to tell you how God works in mysterious ways. Because imagine in 2022, me a ball because I could go to Canada. And then me look on it now, that's 3 visas within the span of 2 years. 3 visas within the span of 2 years, just like that. Which shows you that when we say delay does not mean denial. because me literally give up and I say, God, you clearly know what I'm gonna wait. That me literally that's saying at 2022. Me say, God, you clearly know what I'm gonna wait. But at the same time, me say, my imagination, me have a big imagination and me think out of the box. Like some of the things I'm still gonna reason out and think sometimes. Me tell you, me reason out things and me plan out and yeah. So me say, God, you would give me this type of mind for us to plan out and I think out things and if you aspire for more if you never that come through with it. So anyways, it all makes sense a year later because I got me get that visa and then now this is 2024 and I look back now and I say with a babo me could have got Canada in 2022 and now this is my second time in the US and that's 3 visas. Second time in the US and that's 3 visas within the span of 2 years because God wanted it this way. So it's just to tell you, say, delay does not mean denial. That God gotta do it on His timing. Well, look what boy I read from the bicycle. This is the delay does not mean denial. God gotta do it when He want to do it. So no matter how you want to rush it, it's a process. Because if me never got you, then me would even know God. Like me would have that breakdown and it have to know God at that time. And then it seems that alright, what me realize is that the minute me surrender the minute I surrendered and just give up everything and say, God, me just do whatever you want at this point. That was when everything did start to work out. You get me? I say more than how you want it. Like more than you can even imagine or whatever because in 2022 me never see myself here in 2024. Honestly me never see myself here. But God did plan it out and God did want it like this basically. Honestly, me never see myself here in 2022 and this is me in 2024. Me never see myself here so. But God did have him planned because God, it's all a process and God just want you to go through the process because one, my character has changed. That's how one character changed wickedly. Some things I would have upset and gone and would have bark like dog and gone bad over. I realize that me even not gone bad again. It's like me not have the strength. Like it's a waste of time to me. Certain things are like even before when me have up people, me have up people, have up people, really, really. I know it's like me not have the time of day if you have you up like that. Like it don't make no sense to me. I waste my time, but me have you up for. Like some things like me willing to compromise more, and people might say, "Oh, it make you a walk over my foot," but it's just that it's not worth it. It's not worth the time of the day. It's not worth certain things. I'm gonna just get upset about. Like I say, emotionally wise, emotionally mature, yeah, my emotional maturity has gotten better because certain things when I off and puff and go and bad over now it's like it's a waste of time to me. You not upset me and you not upset me, just move out my life. Like that is it. Right? So I have changed and I calm down and I learn to share a little bit more because the honest truth is that I used to be a very selfish person and me say this because looking back at myself, very selfish, right? But at the same time it don't mean that if me have whatever, I'm gonna just take everything and give it away just like that. That makes sense. Because some people expect that if you have whatever, or maybe me just not at that place yet, but unless there's a reason for it, why should I give everything away? If me have more than enough, me give you one. Me give you one out of it. Like that is how me look on it. But it don't mean to me I'm stupid and me not think ahead, right? So for me, so me I give away everything. That is something. That's a place where God Himself have got tell me, say, me to give this away, because there have been times, especially this year, when me did want do like a position or something, and I did even apply for it, everything, and I go to the interview, and like I'd say, no matter with it, like you don't need a position, you don't need to that. Like I'm just like me let it go. Like me just let it go fully blank, everything, me just let it go, me just leave it alone, just like that. So it's just to tell you that delay does not mean denial. Gotta go do it how him feel like do it, when him feel like do it. And I say seek ye the kingdom of God first, because honestly it's just better when you talk to God first, honestly. Because the roundabout thing, if it's something we do recently and me did go do something first and me did know better and me have to go back to God and then me I say God me did know the right thing for idea one, but because me did upset about something else, me just did that. So it's like no, me know better. So seek God first, seek ye the kingdom of God first, and eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. Like that is what has been from 2024 me I go through with. And then there's another song that says, "May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children," all that stuff. But the point is that it's just good energy and good vibes this year, because whatever God promises, it will come to pass. Anyways, this is just how I went from no visa to 3 visas within the span of 2 years. I hope this store inspired you. Go ahead and check out my clothing. We have a little clothing line thing. So right there, go in the description and it's Christ and Me, because this is episode 1. So Christ and Me shirts and hoodies. Me so by the next episode you're gonna see me in a mine. Don't worry, me gonna put on mine. Me gonna get it soon come. Anyways, yeah, but go ahead and order from Christ and Me shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. Anyways, this is the end of today's video. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And bye, guys.